chin slam, the flim flam, and then jam. You can run, but you can't hide, you can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are. Here we go, yo, hit it. We'll come back. See a sucker stretch, a sucker guard your naps. Cousin wasn't enough to tell a black man rap. See him, guess who's back? You're chilling with it, villain. Step into the puny, pretty punks catching feelings. I ain't so many guts, call me gutter. I'm the bread and butter punk. Foul cutter, walking from the gutter. Brand new steady, heavy as a Chevy. Ready for the pity petty. I'm pretty ready. Place your bet on a vet. The 3-man threat. What you see is what you get. Coming around the corner with my uptown brush. I bet your bottom dollar that your bottom buck jumps. Give it up, it's a juice thing. I'm stepping for the rapping, wrecking all the resting. Testing on who's stepping. Ain't a bluff, but for the rugged rust up. If you're tough, knuckle up. Like class, then push you by the trash. After I laugh, then I'll dash. You can't handle the scandal of an uptown vandal. Shooting up your toes, making sandals. Somebody told me that you owe me, but can't nobody hold me. I do my dirt all by my loan.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me tough, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the end. You're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, that crowd was getting too loud. Screaming now, saying I'm not gonna be the one to pick up your pieces. Stop my life when you need it. Say you blame me for everything when you leave it. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me tough, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the end.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Republicans and the Undertakers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Getting the nod on the mound, Clayton Kershaw. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. This is Willie Castro. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around first, digging for two. And it's a double to start the game. Not stopping, he's going for three.
No,
Tries to get back and save.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ketel Marte, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Marte makes the grab, one down. Juan Soto now. That one outside. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Corey Seager. Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one upstairs.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And now here is Willie Castro. And that one missing low.
One ball, no strikes.
Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. One up, one down. Ian Happ up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Gordon, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number two.
The right fielder,
Starling Marte up to hit.
Marte.
And this one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping, on his way home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside-the-park home run. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
2 out, space is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit? Threw it by him. A swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Ian Happ. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And he swings through.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Out to short. Castro whips it across. One out in the second. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Foul ball there. One out, base is empty.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one is absolutely belted. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Not there in time. It falls in the gap. Around second now as they still don't have it. Here comes Rutschman around third. Safe at home as two score on the inside the park homer. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Nick Kurtz digs in now. And a big swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Foul ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. In the air, out towards left center. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's two gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Wastes no time there. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Orlando Cepeda stands in here, takes ball one low.
1-0.
Kershaw checks on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Cepeda measures 6 feet 2 inches, 22 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And that one finds its way through. And out to a board. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Willie Castro. And that one fouled off.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And now the lefty. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And here is Junior Caminero. Gordon back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That misses. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Pete Crow Armstrong now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And it is 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Nick
Oh, that's
Kurtz
outside.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Right side, Kurtz. And he's out on the tag. That's the third out. Top half of the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. They get the out on Marte. Here's Juan Soto.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Swing and a foul straight back. On the ground, Marte throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball up.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Just
ball.
missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Seager checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Evan Carter. That one's in there. It's 0-1. That one missed.
Ball. Ball.
That one catches the zone. 2-2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Cut on a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Mike Piazza now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
0-2.
Tied up here in the early going. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Castro. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. To third. What a stop. To first. Picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time.
The left
So up next,
number 8,
Ian Happ. That one's in there, 0-1. Castro off of first with 2 away. Grounds 1 to short. To first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Adley Rutschman. That's in for a strike.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Marte makes the grab, one away. So digging in, Nick Kurtz. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside.
That's out.
And that's ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses the zone,
ball.
and it's 1-0. Late on that fastball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
That's the ball low.
Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him swinging. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Next offering misses. 2-0. Swing and a ground ball. Seager over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. So 2 down now, and here is Junior Caminero. Down and in, moved his feet. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Orlando Cepeda. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And there's 1 down. So up next, Willie Castro. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Ketel Marte. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now, Corey Seager.
Now,
he's 0 for 1.
Pedro Martinez.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. First and second, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming around third is Soto. Here comes the throw. In there safely.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Late on that fastball.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Back foot. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Gordon back to work. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Happ heads towards it. Reaching for it and brings it in. Next to hit, Nick Kurtz. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fastball is outside.
1-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 and 2 is the count.
The next offering misses. It's 2 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Evan Carter. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Carter measures 6 feet 4 inches, 190 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1-2.
That's off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. And there's a ball.
You got a full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that one is lifted in the air. Happ on his way over, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning, and now Nick Kurtz. And a swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Into the second deck it goes, and they add on. It's 4-1. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Puts a bunt down, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now the batter now, Orlando Cepeda, 1 for 2. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And it's even
That's
up.
a ball.
And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
That one down the line,
Foul
and
ball.
that's just foul. Fly ball down the line. Marte really on his horse for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Cut out and miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, Willie Castro. First offering misses badly for ball one. In the air, right side. Marte moves under it. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Right through there, got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So the lineup flips over, and now it's going to be Willie Castro. Swing and a base hit. So digging in, Ian Happ. There's a swing and a miss.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. But he beats it. Good hustle. And the inning continues. Here's Starling Marte. He's already homered here in this one. That's towards center. Carter makes the play, and that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7, and now Ketel Marte. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. That one at triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
1 and 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Corey Seager will hit next. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not in time. He's safe.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boob, you're even looking for a triple.
Hat at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
1 and 1.
Late on that fastball. 2 outs
1 and 2.
and 1 in scoring position. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2. On the ground to short, Castro. Tosses to first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Soto really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Junior Caminero now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Back foot slider struck him out. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Just missed.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Out to short, Seager. And that is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Martinez back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 1 strike.
That missed
1
by
ball,
a lot.
1 strike.
And 1-1. Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Strikes him out with 102. And down the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. He's already home. In this game.
Now pitching. Gregory Soto.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Bunts it in the air. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Nick Kurtz. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Carter up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite
Now
way.
batting,
Didn't get jumped, didn't try to play the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Mike Piazza. Marte. He flips it to second in time. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. We go to the ninth. Now it's the DH, Orlando Cepeda.
Cepeda. Now pitching. Emmanuel.
Ball 1, no strikes. Clase, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Willie Castro. Bounce to the right. And it goes just foul.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And that one finds its way through.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk,
1-1.
something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this.
Runner takes off up the middle, and that one finds its way through. They get the force. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Way inside.
Hee-haw! 1-1.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond. They get the out on. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Kurtz. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Next offering is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It's 0-1.
That's a little bit low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Williams is just one strike away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Trust the vibe when it's
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth, I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright, right? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. You feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. I be looking at you from the face down. I'm in the room with the bass down. Skimming, let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. But pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell her what I do. Rose and girls are
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of this slavery, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now when you provide your family with groceries, is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, babe. Real love, real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family. Can't understand why we treat each other in this way. Taking up time with the silly, silly games we play. We've got our love, and no matter how it's said or done, oh, we are one. What we do, we are one. God will see us through, we are. And that's the way it is.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's New Jersey taking on Chicago. First pitch coming your way next. This is Willie
Leading
Castro.
off for New Jersey, the third baseman, Willie Castro.
Outside. And we are
First
underway.
pitch, 7 o'clock.
And that one is inside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Well, patience and discipline
The
paid
right
off
fielder,
right there as he
Juan
got into an advantage
Soto.
count. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
No outs. Runner on second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Marte, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Here's Adley Rutschman. Fought off foul. And it's fouled away.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. In half up to hit. Hit on the ground to short. Neto sends it to first, and that is out number 2. Stepping in, Nick Kurtz. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
This to center field. McCutchen on the move. He makes the grab, and that is that. Here's Trey Turner. And that one fouled off. Gordon. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Ball.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Castro sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
Here's Juan Soto.
Soto.
Yeah, there's the strike. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slur. Chipper Jones at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next offering misses down and away. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. That one missing inside. In the air out to center. Touches down. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient, because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And out to aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Soto makes the catch. And the inning is over. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Orlando Cepeda. Darvish back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Cepeda in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Swung on, belted. Harper hustling after it. Hauls it in, 1 away. So up next, Evan Carter. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. And that skips into dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Close, but called a ball. And a full count now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. And now, Willie Castro. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one outside. And that's ball 1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The other way, and foul ball. And a 2-1 on the way. Fastball for a strike. And a sweeper misses for a ball. On the ground right side. The tag, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Harper. And the first offering is not close. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away. And now here is Zach Neto. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 outs. Inside ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Inside, ball 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
In there at the knees. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that ball is gone. An absolute smash to left. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-3. Now it's going to be Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. 2 outs, bases empty. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Now fly ball to right center. Carter under it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Foul ball there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And now the count is even. Hard hit, right side. Turner with the throw to first. They get the out on Soto. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's way high. And the count is 1-2. Trey Turner gloves it in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Seager stands in now. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And now he steps off the rubber. Hard ground ball, base knock. So Adley Rutschman now gets a chance with 2 gone.
All over that one right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now here is Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. McCutchen makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. And that one in the air center field. Carter makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
McCutchen stands in now and watches strike 1. That clips the zone, and that's strike 2. Rutschman on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Flied to right his first time. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. That's inside.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And here is Nick Kurtz.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Pitch misses. 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's
3 balls,
off
2
the
strikes.
inside edge. Full count now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Runner, he's going, he's going.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. And safe. It's a stolen base. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Fires over to first. Just got him on that one. So digging in, Evan Carter. Golden opportunity right here. Runner breaks for third. Bunt attempt misses. That one at triple digits.
Well, we call that keyholing, even though it's right there and looks pretty good.
Runner goes again. Bunted back towards the mound. Handles, throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Next to hit, Willie Castro. 1 for 2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Nabs it, and that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here is Harper. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next offering is
1 ball, 2
downstairs.
strikes,
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Whips it to first.
Now
Leadoff hitter retired
the
to the 4th.
shortstop, Zach Dano.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Carter hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. The walk and a run scored his first time. There's the strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah,
That's
but great
outside.
pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the
1
ball
ball,
game.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan
Mizarowski, 22 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick in 2022. Mizarowski back to work. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Carter takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First
batter,
pitch of the
number
inning
4,
hits a bullet,
second
and it just is one of those
baseman,
bad luck ABs.
Marte.
On the ground. And that's a fair ball.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
So a
Corey
man at first.
Seager.
So now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the dirt. Marte into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. In the dirt. One out and a runner at second. In the dirt. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Marte at second. Seager over at first with 1 away. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. Up and in, and it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a chopper out to short. They take the force out. Out number. And we're back.
Leading
now at the plate,
Chicago,
Nick Kurtz.
the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And that
that's off the plate.
misses.
Ball 2.
2-1. And there's a
3
ball.
balls, 1
First
strike.
pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Turner now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto gets under it. And there's 1 down. Now here is Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And misses inside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the... And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for New
All
Jersey,
set for the top of the
first baseman,
6th.
Nick
Now, Nick Kurtz. Ball
That's a
1
ball.
there. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Orlando
Now batting,
Cepeda digs
designated
in
hitter,
now. 0
Orlando
for 2 in this
Cepeda.
one. On the ground to third. Slings it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And now it's going to be Evan Carter. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's bottom of the 6th inning. Here's McCutcheon. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. That clips the corner.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Here comes Bryce Harper. That's ripped to right down the line. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So a new arm into the game, the righty, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
In the dirt. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Now one missed.
Inside.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Swing and a miss. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Willie Castro. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 3-2 now. And he grounds one to the right side. Turner with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Juan Soto will hit next. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
And they'll do it again. Schwarber to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-1. On the ground to third. Chipper fires to first. They get ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Just missed. That misses, and that's ball 2. He was late there, strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to
0-1.
catch up to that velocity.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just
Nope,
misses
upstairs.
with that one. Just missed the inside corner, and it's a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Trey Turner now. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in the
ball
dirt.
2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. Hat has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager. Mizorowski back to work. 101 on the gun. Swing and a
0-1's
miss.
the count.
Turner. The throw to first. Seager is gone quickly.
The catcher, number 35.
At the plate, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. They say it went.
2. 0-2.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Schwarber to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike. 2 gone.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Swing and a ground ball. And that chance handled. Slings to first. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's left-hander out of the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Chapman, a 6'4 lefty, 235. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Chipper Jones, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Soto makes the grab. 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutcheon. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. 2 down, nobody on. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Andrew Miller.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Miller. A very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Orlando Cepeda getting ready to hit. Just missed.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Evan Carter digs in now. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Schwarber.
Ball. 1-0.
That's hard hit on the line. Carter makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. He's 2 outs away. And now Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Foul ball. That one just misses. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the shortstop.
Pinch hitting, Reese Hoskins.
First pitch misses. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. The shortstop takes the ball. Hoskins pushes it foul. Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 strike away. Inside, just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Carter, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The tying run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game. The 5.
To make of you, and all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind.
es. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre prométeme, afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se